the deep dark blue. I'm in the deep dark blue. I'm in the deep dark blue.
Welcome everybody to Watkins Glen International. We're going road course racing. It's the penultimate race of the regular season, which means the door to the playoffs are closing. Will our drivers keep their composure, or will the postseason pressure break their morals? We got 10 laps to find out who's willing to risk it all. Road course specialist AJ Allmendinger will start on the pole, but he finds himself as the 16th place car in the playoff standings, just 8 points to the good. There's no better place than the Glen for the Dinger to get more points. 3 top 5s in 3 road course races in this series, 3.3 average finish, and he has led half of the laps run on road courses. AJ Allmendinger, look for him to stay up front. Kyle Busch, our Sonoma winner, has not finished outside the top 10 on road courses yet, and he's trying to track down his Joe Gibbs teammate Carl Edwards for the regular season championship. He is minus 28 points to his teammate. We'll see if he can catch him today. And how about Tony Stewart? Still looking for his first top 10 in his farewell season, and his last win in the series came here at the Glen. Maybe not contend for the win, but we'll see if Tony Stewart can grab his first top 10 of the season today. All right, full lineup. AJ Allmendinger on the pole. Jamie McMurray will start to his outside. Martin Truex Jr. and Chase Elliott, row 2. Joey Logano, Clint Boyer, row 3. Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, row 4. And both are Kyles in row 5, Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson. Row 6 is Carl Edwards and Jimmy Johnson. Michael McDowell and Kurt Busch in row 7. Eric Almirola, Dale Earnhardt Jr., row 8. Tony Stewart, Brad Keselowski, row 9, and behind them in row 10, it's Danica Patrick and Matt Kenseth. Row 11 is Casey Kane and Ryan Newman. Brian Scott and Chris Buescher in row 12, Ryan Blaney and Paul Menard, row 13. Behind them, it's Matt DiBenedetto and Greg Biffle. Then Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Landon Castle in row 15. Row 16, Trevor Bayne, Austin Dillon, David Reagan, Ty Dillon. Row 17, row 18 is Regan Smith, Justin Allgaier, and Casey Mears and Jeffrey Earnhardt in row 19. The green flag is in the air. We're road course racing at the Glen. Watch as the field goes through the S's. Battles on for second place. Jamie McMurray and Martin Truex Jr. will go at it through the bus stop. Still side by side through the carousel, but it looks like the 78 will take second place. Now Joey Logano battles Jamie McMurray for third as AJ Allmendinger leads lap 1. He is now led in all 4 road course races in this series. There's Joey Logano. He takes third from Jamie McMurray. McMurray slipping back from his front row starting position. How about Martin Truex Jr. going for the lead on the 47 through the carousel? Can't quite get there. AJ Allmendinger back after him through turn 10. Through turn 11, Truex is going to lead this lap. Not clear of the 47 yet. Through turn 1, now he takes it, and here comes Logano after AJ Allmendinger for second. Allmendinger might have a chance through the bus stop, but the preferred lane is going to be that right side for Joey Logano through the carousel. Here he comes. He takes second spot from the 47. Look at how he closes in on Martin Truex Jr. for the lead. Here he comes with a move into turn 1. Joey Logano on Martin Truex Jr. Now they'll battle through the S's. Truex trying to fight him back. Now Joey Logano will have the preferred lane exiting. Oh, there's contact! Truex and Logano make contact in the bus stop. But Logano prevails through the carousel. Now Allmendinger trying to regain a spot on Truex. Truex fighting through, but now comes Allmendinger and Boyer looking there as well in fourth place. AJ Allmendinger and Martin Truex Jr. still side by side through the S's. Oh, the caution is out. Caution is out for, it looks like Brian Scott. He's up on top of the barrier. How in the world did he get there? Unbelievable looking. Let's see what happened to the 44. Looks like he's battling with Ryan Newman. This is entering turn 10. Lot of contact from the 31. Sends Brian Scott over the curb into the sand trap and a full flip onto the barrier. What a crazy looking accident. I mean, there's got to be some catch fencing there. Imagine if the car kept going that way. The pace car sitting there, he could have hit the garage. Things could have been really bad for Brian Scott. We're going to need some catch fence at this track. I mean, look at the fans are right there. There's no catch fencing anywhere. Safety-wise, not looking good in this series for our spectators. But Brian Scott, he's okay. They're still cleaning him up. We're going to slow this down to a quarter speed. But Ryan Newman gets into the 44. I'm not really sure what he was doing there. Don't know if there was any beef before. Maybe this is intentional, but I don't think it was. But Brian Scott hops over the curb, and then as soon as it hits the sand trap, that's supposed to slow the car down and just sends it into a roll. He was already on his side there and just sent it onto the barrier. I mean, what a weird-looking wreck. I've never seen something so crazy like that. We'll look at it one more time as they finish cleaning up. Brian Scott, yikes. Big flip through the dirt and onto the barrier. This will set us up for a restart. Joey Logano is leading. Martin Truex Jr. will restart in the third spot. A.J. Allmendinger, who he was battling, will restart in second. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. A.J. Allmendinger on the outside of the 22. And look at this. 3 wide through the S's. Carl Edwards, Chase Elliott, and Jamie McMurray. Oh, contact behind them. It's Kyle Busch. He's around and he gets clobbered by the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. The caution back out again. And a big hit for Johnson and Kyle Busch. And it looks like Kevin Harvick is in it as well. Let's take a look. Kyle Busch at the bottom right gets tagged by the 95 of Michael McDowell. And through the S is so thin, there's nowhere to go. There you see Kevin Harvick piling in. Jimmy Johnson, a big hit into the 18. And look at Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch and the rest of the gang make it through this. Good reaction time by those guys. But we were just talking at the beginning of the race. Kyle Busch, one of our ones to watch. He was trying to catch Carl Edwards for the regular season championship. This is going to all but end his run. He was 28 points out before, and unless Carl Edwards has a problem, Busch is going to lose so much valuable points on the 19. But we're ready for the restart. Logano still leading. Allmendinger still second. Here we go again. A.J. Allmendinger trying to keep to the left side of Joey Logano. Here he comes through the S's. Now down the back straightaway into the bus stop. Can Allmendinger make that side work? Look at a power move by the 47, A.J. Allmendinger. Back to the lead here at the Glen. And now Logano slips to the clutches of the 78. Martin Truex Jr. making a run back towards the lead as well. Allmendinger leading, 3 to go. Martin Truex Jr. takes second place back. And now Logano battles Clint Bowyer there for third. Martin Truex Jr. and A.J. Allmendinger haven't won in this series. Neither is Clint Bowyer, as well as he takes third from Joey Logano as the field goes through the bus stop and the S's. Look at Truex. He's closing in on the 47. Coming to 2 laps to go. Here he comes with a move. Martin Truex Jr. to the inside. Through turn 1. Not going to clear the 47. Here they go through the S's. Can Allmendinger make that move again? The one that he did on Joey Logano. Looks like he won't. Truex to the point once again. Allmendinger keeping on the bumper. He's going to make a run for it. Here he comes into turn 10. Can he stay there? That's the preferred lane. Through turn 1. White flag. Allmendinger leading by a nose over Martin Truex Jr. The crossover from the 78. Here they go through the S's. Contact made. They're both going to keep it rolling. Clint Bowyer looming there in third. Contact through the bus stop. Clint Bowyer goes wide, but he's going to save it. And that's what Martin Truex Jr. needed. He's going to pull away from A.J. Allmendinger. For the first time in the YCS Cup Series, Martin Truex Jr. is going to victory lane. What a last lap here at the Glen. Let's take a look at it again. A.J. Allmendinger was leading over Martin Truex Jr., but here comes the crossover from the 78. He gets to the inside of A.J. Allmendinger. They make contact there, but they both keep it rolling. And then Clint Bowyer, I thought he was going to make a huge move, but he makes contact with the 47. What a save, though, by Clint Bowyer. He keeps it rolling. He actually still ends up beating Joey Logano to the line, But it was all Martin Truex Jr. after that. Allmendinger fell too far back. Martin Truex Jr. first win in the YCS Cup Series. Congratulations to Furniture Row Racing. Martin Truex Jr. claims a playoff spot. AJ Allmendinger will have to settle for second place again on a road course. Clint Boyer did fend off Joey Logano for third, and then Jamie McMurray, a top 5 for the McDonald's car. Michael McDowell there, he may have caused that wreck earlier, but he ended up 9th place, so good run for that small team. Tony Stewart still can't get a top 10. He ends up 11th place in today's race. Still a great run for him. And then here's our big mover. Trevor Bayne started 31st in today's race. He's up 8 positions en route to that 23rd place finish. Not much else to say around here other than Casey Kane has not put together very good runs recently. He's 21st there. That's, I guess, notable. And then our wrecked cars, Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick in that incident with Michael McDowell. And then Brian Scott with that flip onto the barrier. We'll definitely see catch fencing in that spot and probably more next time we come here. But anyway, here's the playoff standings. Not only does Martin Truex Jr. lock a spot, so does Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin. They both have enough points that they don't have to worry about a thing at Darlington. That leaves 3 spots up for grabs at the track they call Too Tough to Tame. AJ Allmendinger, valuable points, 16 above Eric Almirola. And then here's the regular season standings. This is for the regular season championship. Carl Edwards, all he has to do is start the race at Darlington, and he will claim the regular season championship. Martin Truex Jr., 40 points back. He would have to win that race, and Carl Edwards would have to not race in order to close in on that 40 points. But here we go. Darlington, the last race of the regular season is up next. That will decide our playoff field, and then they'll finally begin. The round of 16 will be Dover and Charlotte, and then Kansas will start off the round of 12. But that's it from Watkins Glen. Thank you all for stopping by, and I will see you at the Lady in Black.